Recently in Japan, interest in high-quality sleep has been growing. There are cafes where you can take naps and hotels with accommodation plans that allow you to measure your sleep quality. Some companies even provide dedicated nap spaces. Sleep itself is coming to be seen as an essential factor for working efficiently and remaining healthy. In this episode, we investigate what Japanese people are doing to improve their sleep.
Hello and welcome to Japanology Plus. I'm Peter Barakan. Our theme for today is sleep. If you come to Japan and get on a train just about any time of the day, you'll notice a lot of people sleeping. Office workers, students, even school kids. Two things become immediately apparent. One is that Japan has a very low crime rate. The other one is obviously that people are sleepy. Statistically, Japanese people get less sleep than their peers in many other countries. There's a whole industry surrounding sleep, and that's what we're going to look at today. So let me introduce our guest for today, Tomono Nao. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for having me.
Today's guest is sleep coach Tomono Nao. After improving her sleep habits, Tomono successfully lost 15 kilograms and overcame a panic disorder. Since then, she has been studying sleep, giving lectures and writing on the topic.
One does hear a lot about quality of sleep, but I have to admit, I've never really thought about it very deeply. I tend to be one of those people that as soon as I'm horizontal, I'm asleep.
Sleeping is a daily activity that takes up a lot of time. In fact, about 1/3 of our lives. So it's extremely important. And while it's essential to get a proper amount of sleep, it's also very important to enhance how deeply we sleep. In other words, the quality of sleep.
That is true. When you wake up in the morning and you really feel, I haven't had a good night's sleep, you don't really get in the mood to spend the next day, do you? No, I get that.
Enhancing the quality of sleep is difficult for people today because of our smartphones, but it's something we should be more conscious of.
The two have come to a Japanese bedding store with over 400 years of history. The store uses the latest measuring devices to recommend mattresses and create pillows that are tailored to each customer's body.
First, this machine will tell you about the current condition of your body. It'll visualize things like skeletal structure and misalignments, and will suggest appropriate bedding for you.
Okay, I'm a bit nervous about that.
Please step in here.
All right, stand on the mark. Stand up very straight.
The scan will start now.
The scan takes about 30 seconds. Misalignments are measured at 18 points across the body and presented in a visual format.
Here's the visual representation of the data. This image is the result of the scan.
Wow, okay, that's interesting.
Based on the measurement data, Peter's skeletal misalignments are then rendered in a simplified form. The red parts are where his body is misaligned.
Look at the neck area. It's bent backwards.
Oh.
So if you use a pillow that's just the right height, your neck is less likely to go back like this. It helps prevent that. First, I'd like to recommend a pillow.
Okay.
Let's use our original measuring device to see whether a low, medium, or high pillow is good for you.
Okay.
I'm going to gently press it against you. Okay, please don't move. Suppose this plate is the mattress. Here's the back of your head, back of your neck, and your back. So the role of the pillow is to fill this space. This amount of height is necessary. Because your neck has a noticeable forward curve, we recommend a high pillow.
Next, the height of the pillow is finely adjusted.
First, I'd like to adjust the height for when you are lying on your back. Right now, there's a small gap between your neck and the pillow.
I can't tell. If you say so.
When there's a gap, your chin inevitably sinks down, placing strain on your shoulders and neck. To fill up this space, I'm going to insert this 1 centimeter thick sheet and increase the height 1 sheet at a time. Excuse me.
Yeah, that does make a difference.
I'll put in another one, so it'll be 2 centimeters. There you go.
All right, does offer quite a lot of neck support, I must say.
That's good. If we increase the height any more than this, your head will probably be pushed forward and the back of your neck will become strained. So 2 centimeters under your neck is good, I think.
Okay.
Viewed from the side, a good sleeping position looks like a standing posture tilted 90 degrees backward. Your posture looks very good.
Thank you.
Next, he adjusts the pillow height for when Peter sleeps on his side. He's adjusting the height to ensure a sideways posture that doesn't compress Peter's shoulder.
It's interesting what a big difference that can make, just that 1 centimeter.
I'm so happy you found a good pillow.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I knew that there were different types of softness and hardness for pillows, but the fact that you can adjust them to this degree is really quite interesting to me.
Pillows play an extremely important role in allowing sleepers to turn over smoothly. If the pillow is too low or high, it becomes hard to move your body smoothly while you're asleep. In order to achieve an ideal sleep posture and turn over in the best way, it's very important to choose a pillow that suits you.
Next, it's time to choose a mattress. The measurements showed that Peter's pelvis tilts backwards. What kind of mattress will the store recommend?
This is what we call a dot support mattress. It provides support using 1,680 of these dots.
Okay, why this one in particular?
What's important is body pressure distribution. Please look at this. It contains liquid. Imagine that it's blood. When you rest your weight on a flat surface, the pressure ends up concentrating at one point. You're likely to go numb because blood circulation is impaired. You may get lower back pain or somehow don't feel rested. But when you rest your weight on this dot support mattress, it's like this. Can you see it? The dots spread out the pressure.
When pressure on the sleeper's body is evenly distributed, there's less strain on the lower back.
Yeah, it feels perfectly comfortable. My body feels supported.
It's created a wonderful sleep posture. You look comfortable.
Yeah, I'm getting sleepy, I have to say.
During the day, your shoes are the equipment that supports your body weight. But at night, it's a mattress. So if the mattress doesn't fit your body, you will feel pain somewhere, or your sleep quality will get worse. Or day-to-day lack of sleep will lead to what we call sleep debt. And as that gradually builds up, problems in various areas of the body will crop up, and the quality of your daytime life will deteriorate. That can also be a major factor that leads to health problems. Therefore, you should test out various mattresses. It's very important to carefully choose a mattress that suits you.
Lately in Japan, there are many products to relax the body before bed and promote better sleep, and they have been gaining attention. Goggles and eye masks that use infrared light to warm eyes weary from too much smartphone or computer use. Or massages to relieve stiffness in the neck and shoulders.
In this store, so-called recovery wear is very popular. The products help you recover from fatigue simply by putting them on.
These pajamas are made from a special fiber that reflects back far infrared rays emitted by the body. The makers claim that they promote blood circulation, thereby aiding fatigue recovery and improving sleep quality. A look back at the history of Japanese bedding reveals some highly distinctive items. For example, in the second half of the 16th century, special nightwear became popular. It was a kind of thick, wearable comforter stuffed with cotton and shaped like a kimono. In the 17th century, elevated pillows were widely used. At the time, both men and women tied up their hair. And as they did not wash it frequently, elevated pillows were used to keep hairstyles in place. One type of such pillow was called an incense pillow. Incense was placed inside, allowing its fragrance to be absorbed by the hair. Kimonos were occasionally draped over it to take on the scent as well. Japan's sleep products are evolving, and they include some unique items. This is the future of sleep bed unveiled at the Expo 2025 Osaka. The sleeper lies on a bed shaped like an open clam, while their heart rate, breathing rate, body movements such as turning over and other relevant data are monitored and displayed on a screen. It not only tracks your sleep, but also adjusts the bed's angle to suit your body's condition, helping to create a sleep environment tailored to each individual. The two have come to a place where other unique and futuristic sleep items are being developed.
Oh,
Here they are.
so what have we got here?
The concept behind this is portable sleep. It records data as it's worn. This item of clothing features technology that helps you achieve optimal sleep based on your data.
Shall we give it a try?
Please do. Please put this on your finger.
Okay.
Sensors on the inside of the ring record data such as the user's sleep patterns and heart rate, which is then transmitted to a device in the clothing.
I feel like I'm going to the North Pole or something. It's weird having to do all this just to go to sleep.
Let's put the hood on.
It suits you. You're all puffy.
Please lie back in this chair.
What kind of sleep experience will Peter have?
Oh, that's fairly comfy.
Based on data sent from the ring, music in a frequency range that facilitates sleep begins to play. The light attached to the headgear switches on, casting a warm, sunset-colored glow that's perfect for bedtime, easing the wearer into sleep.
The music used here is something called neuromusic, which boosts specific frequency ranges in the music to produce a direct relaxing effect on the brain. The music gradually guides you into a state of relaxation.
It's very common for people to suddenly have trouble sleeping when their sleep environment changes, say, while on vacation or on business trips. So there's a real need for quick naps in various situations and for comfort items that promote sleep. This idea of portable sleep is very new and groundbreaking.
Precisely because lifestyles are diversifying, I believe it's essential that each person be able to take breaks and rest in a way that fits their individual lifestyle.
Sleep is a time that can't be seen or quantified, but it's an important part of self-care. So being able to monitor your sleep using a ring like this is a crucial point.
It's not just nighttime sleep that can be tracked. By also monitoring daytime activity levels, we can determine what kind of sleep is best for the user.
I see.
I'd like to be a pioneer in this area and bring it to practical application.
After about 15 minutes, the light on the headgear has started to turn blue. Meanwhile, music to wake the wearer starts playing.
I think I actually dropped off.
Recently, there has been interest in how naps can enhance work performance, with new products and services appearing one after another. This is a cafe in Tokyo. It looks ordinary. But go up the stairs, and there is a dedicated area for quiet naps. There are sofas and reclining chairs. They include a seat developed by an automobile company. Customers can choose from these options for their relaxing nap. Surprisingly, a coffee is provided before the nap.
失礼いたします。ではこちら30分コースの方でスタートをさせていただきます。
If you drink a cup of coffee first and then sleep for 15 to 20 minutes, the caffeine you absorb during your sleep will help you feel sharper when you wake up. That's the idea.
These cutting-edge sleep seats start by playing music, then emit heat to warm the user's body and lead them into a comfortable slumber.
普段から20分ぐらい寝るとかするんですけど、でも20分ぐらい寝ようと思って1時間半とか寝ちゃう時もあるので、ここだとそれができないからちょうどいいなと思いました。
Next, a company that develops sleep products. Peek inside the office and an employee is asleep at his desk. He's using a new style of pillow specially designed for office naps. Adjustable to 3 different angles, it firmly supports the upper body and face. As it doesn't cover the nose and mouth, the user can still breathe comfortably.
You go to a massage salon for a quick shoulder massage, and that position you sit in, that's very relaxing. We thought that if users kept a similar position, they could have a pleasant nap. That's how the idea came about.
Users set a timer to wake up at a time of their choosing. At another office, there's an even more unusual way of sleeping. Time for a break, and this employee goes to a standing nap pod. It was installed in the office 2 months ago. The arm pads and seat can be adjusted to the user's height and body shape. The body is supported at 4 points: soles of the feet, shins, rear, and head, in order to sustain a standing sleeping position. When the door is closed, it becomes a private space for a relaxing nap.
休憩の場をある意味誰も見られないようなところで休眠を取れるっていうのはすごく魅力的だなというふうに思ってます。
Next, the two head to a hotel that offers a special sleep package.
Whoa, nice view. Whoa. Well, there's so much green around here as well. That's beautiful.
Recently, sleep tourism is gaining attention in Japan. This new style of travel involves refreshing mind and body through high-quality sleep.
Our sleep tourism plan suggests ways for guests to get a comfortable night's sleep during their hotel stay. One of those is presenting guests with our hotel's original cube-shaped aroma diffuser. Its pleasant fragrance helps balance the autonomic nervous system and promotes a comfortable night's sleep. Would you like to try smelling it?
Yes, let's give it a go. I'm getting the aroma now.
It smells
Very
nice.
pleasant, yeah. It's a woody kind of.
The package includes use of a device to measure your brain waves during sleep. This allows you to check around 20 aspects, such as depth of sleep and whether you wake up during sleep.
Oh. In the way.
Peter decides to try the measuring device.
The device is now connected.
Right, okay. So I'll lie down first, right on the edge of this enormous bed. Oh, you have to press it longer, okay.
Right now, the device is being used here on the hotel bed. But how is it normally used? And how do users get feedback?
Measurements need to be taken over 2 or 5 nights, depending on the plan. People usually only stay for 1 night, so we send the device to the guest's home first. They take the measurements themselves at home before coming to stay at our hotel for the final measurement. After they have measured their brain waves, preliminary data from this device is sent to them by email, allowing them to see how many cycles of REM and non-REM they experienced that night, or whether they had a proper sleep rhythm.
On checkout, guests can also choose to receive a doctor's medical assessment at the hotel clinic based on the preliminary data. 3 weeks later, they will receive a detailed sleep measurement report by email. It evaluates their sleep on a 5-point scale compared to the average of people in the same age group.
Lately, many devices for measuring sleep have become available. But I don't think there are many devices that measure brainwaves in such detail. Staying in this space, focusing on sleep, and getting a proper measurement is an incredibly meaningful starting point for improving sleep in the future.
Thank you very much.
Sometimes on these Japanology shoots, I'll be on my feet all day, and at the end of the day, it's really tiring. Today, I spent most of the day on my back. It's really relaxing.
I'm very glad you had a relaxing day. When people think about what they can do to sleep well, most tend to focus on what to do before going to bed. But actually, things to do for good sleep start in the morning.
Really?
Yes.
It's true. For example, consuming protein within an hour of waking actually helps you sleep better. What I recommend is putting some banana in a clear plastic bag together with soy milk, regular milk, or drinkable yogurt, and something like honey. Squeeze it with your hands and pour it into a glass to drink. I recommend this hand-squeezed juice.
Why do it in a bag like that?
If you use a blender, you'll need to wash it, and that takes time.
Okay.
In order to reduce the amount of dishwashing and make it as easy as possible to continue this as a morning routine, I recommend just putting it in a bag and squeezing it.
Great idea. And bananas are especially good.
Yes, they are. Bananas contain a protein that includes a substance called tryptophan. During the day, this turns into the hormone serotonin, which helps us to be active. Then at night, in the brain's pineal gland, it is converted into the sleep hormone melatonin, a substance that promotes good sleep.
Well, I've learned a lot today about all kinds of ways to improve the quality of sleep as well. Hopefully, I haven't slept too much today to be able to get a good night's sleep tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you.